What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Threesome Show with Bridget, Angie, and Don. Bridget has the night off, so it's just me and Angie. What's going on, Angie?
Hey Don. Hey everybody. What's up?
Hope everybody has been enjoying their week, staying stress free. We're going to talk about some things tonight. We also got some informationals, public service announcement type stuff for you all tonight, so stay tuned with us. Um, so I guess I'll go first. I guess I'll go first.
Hey Don.
Tonight we're talking about how to keep a keeper, how to know when somebody's a keeper, and not do everything in your power to push them away. So I know that it's very common that when we get in relationships, we start to dwell on the past relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and we start to push people away. And I saw something which kind of brought up this topic. Uh, it was a picture of a dude, and he had blood all over his shirt, and the woman was like, "I can't do this again," and the caption was, "I didn't cut you, so why you bleeding on me?" You
Mm-hmm.
know, so it's common, like we do that, and unless we go through the necessary counseling, and we don't sometimes realize that we need counseling after a breakup or after a long-term relationship ends. So, like, for somebody like yourself, like you and I are both in long-term committed relationships, like, how did you know that he was that one, and how did you avoid pushing him away?
Well, I knew he was the one. I knew he was the one. Honestly, I knew he was the one from the jump. Um, Me and him were on the same wavelength. We were both in situations that we honestly didn't really want to be in anymore. And I don't mean that relationship wise. I just mean like that personally in our personal lives.
Okay.
So, we worked hard together to be able to, get out of those situations, get our own place so that we can have our peace and our sanity in our own places and things
Mm.
like that. So, I knew he was the one from there. Now, what was the second question again? Say it again.
How did you avoid pushing him away?
I avoided pushing him away by going to therapy.
Mm.
And like I mentioned it multiple times before. I am in therapy right now. I got therapy tomorrow, 1 o'clock. Every Thursday at 1 o'clock, I have my therapy session for an hour. And we did get to a point in our relationship where we didn't know if we were going to continue to be in a relationship because I'm be real, I didn't think he wanted to be with me anymore.
Mm.
And I didn't think that he wanted me to be with me anymore because I was, I guess you can say, like, I had a pretty tough exterior,
Okay.
and I do put that on my last relationship because in my last relationship I just felt like super super weak and felt like my control was taken from me and stuff. So when I got in my new relationship, I was kind of hard body.
Okay.
I was miss, you can't talk to me no kind of way, miss, I'm gonna talk to you any kind of way. Just a little disrespectful at times. Um, Not very trusting. And I don't want to say trusting him in like, that he's not gonna cheat on me or anything. And even in there sometimes, but just in, trusting that he's gonna be there for me and that, this is a long term thing and that, he's serious about us and stuff like that. And yeah, it got to a point where he was like, basically, I need to change, or he doesn't know if he's gonna continue this. We don't know if we're both going to continue in this relationship
Mm.
because we just kept going back and forth. We just kept clashing.
Okay.
We just kept
Okay.
clashing. And a lot of it was either because of me. Well, basically, it was because of me. Either I was doing something to him that he didn't like, or, you know, just being hard when I didn't need to be. You know, when he never
Yeah.
gave me a reason to be. It was just that's how I thought I needed to be. Now I was like, okay, well, that's not how. Like in my head, I was like, my old relationship, that's not how I want to be. So then that means that I need to be the complete opposite.
Right. Right.
When that's not the case, I needed to be what my relationship needed, not what I thought I was supposed to be in the relationship. Because I'm like, okay, that was wrong, so I can't be that. Let me be this.
Right.
But yeah, no, that wasn't it. So yeah, went to therapy, got my communication up. So then, you know, when it did come time to, you know, speak and express myself and things like that, I could really say what I needed to say instead of, you know, either tearing somebody down while I'm speaking or, you know, just not being a respectful woman to her man, basically.
Okay. So in a
So
sense,
yeah.
you almost pushed him away just by having that hard exterior, like
Mm-hmm.
by saying, you know what, I gotta be tough because I don't want to go through what I went through before.
Mm-hmm.
And in a sense, you almost pushed him away because of it.
Because I just
That's
it's like I didn't. It's like, how can I put this? Not that I didn't want him to have like one up on me, not that, but it's like it was like, I don't know who you talking to kind of thing. Like I don't know
mm,
who you think you telling all this to kind of thing.
yeah.
I don't know what you expecting all this from. Like what? And yeah, that wasn't it.
Yeah, and it's crazy how that happens. Like we go through certain things, and then when we get in the next relationship, we're like, look, I'm not going to be that person that I was. I'm not going to let anybody just take advantage of me or talk to me any old kind of way.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I was before I left my previous relationship, I went through counseling. Um, More so just to fix myself because I kind of saw the mistakes that I made
Mm-hmm.
in the previous relationship. So when me and my wife got together, ironically, neither one of us was looking for a relationship. You know,
Mm-hmm.
we was really like, you know what, we just gonna do us, and we was out there ready to just hit the streets. But when we met each other, it was kind of like, well, you know what I'm saying, like this is a decent person, so let me give this a chance. Let me figure
Mm-hmm.
out, you know what I'm saying, how to give this a chance.
Mm-hmm.
And luckily when we came together, it was more so, look, I'm not gonna, I don't want to be like my last relationship, and we kind of both felt the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So we just kind of fell into each other
Yeah.
and just kind of embraced each other. So we we were lucky enough to fix ourselves prior to getting together.
Mm-hmm.
So this way we got rid of a lot of that baggage, and baggage is, I think, what really hurts relationships. A lot of women will say, you know what, I can't find a good man, but then when they find a good man, they push him away. You know what I'm saying? Like they do
Yeah.
everything in their power to push him away because they don't believe that
Mm-hmm.
that good man exists.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of guys will do that too. Like the worst thing on this planet is a guy that's been hurt, because once he's been hurt, he's kind of has it set in his mind he's going to hurt somebody in return. Like somebody's gonna feel what he felt.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Women, just like you said, like kind of get that tough exterior, like the walls go up, and it's like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm
At that
saying,
point in time,
y'all be
they like,
blocking
ain't
them.
nobody gonna hurt me again.
Yeah, nah, you know what I'm saying, and before me and my wife got together, like I've ran into women like that, where I would sit down and I'd be trying to talk to him, tell him, you know what I'm saying, like I'm not the dude that you was with, like I'm not him.
Mm-hmm.
But the walls would be up, and just like with your man, you get to a point where you're like, look, I'm tired of beating on this, I'm tired of beating on this wall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna walk away and let the wall be there. Let you enjoy your walls, but I'm gonna walk away. And it was good to find somebody who didn't have the walls up and was kind of just like just embraced me.
Yeah.
Um, and I definitely want to hear from our community, our guests. Like, have you had a situation where you got into a relationship, and either you had a bad relationship prior or they had a bad relationship prior, and it pushed the two of you apart? Let us know. Talk to us. Um,
Well, what I will say is, what I'll say about the whole thing is that people's perception is their reality.
mm-hmm. Yep.
So if your significant other is coming to you saying that, you know, they don't like this, they don't like something that you're doing, or, they don't like the way that you're speaking to them, or if, they're just coming to you about things and maybe it's not something that you're noticing, do not discredit what they're pointing out to you just because you don't believe it to be true.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, like I said, people's perception is their reality. So if that's the way that they're seeing, and if that's the way that they're taking it, then that's the way that they're seeing it, and that's the way that they're taking it. So you can make sure that you aren't invalidating your partner,
Right.
and be
Right.
able to take a step back and really reevaluate things and reevaluate yourself to see where they're coming from. Because that was my issue. He was coming to me saying that he didn't like the way that I said certain things and stuff like that, and other things, and I was just like, I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. So it's not happening. I don't have anything to fix because I don't know what you're talking about. I'm fine. So, you know, or and also, even though things might not be big to you, things could be big to your partner. So,
Absolutely.
do not devalue the things that they're coming to you with, because if you do, eventually they're not going to come to you about anything,
Yeah.
So make sure that you aren't invalidating your partner's feelings, and make sure that you are not devaluing um you know how you made them feel. Yeah.
Yeah. It's and a lot of people don't realize it's not always what you say to somebody, but it is a lot of times how you say it. You know, um, you can say things that to you really didn't mean anything, but to that other person, it was like, whoa, like why are you coming at me that way, or why are you coming at me sideways? And you're thinking, what? I was just telling you how I felt at the moment, but how you're saying it makes a big difference. That's why I don't really like text conversations
Mhm.
or nonverbal communication, because you can't really hear the feeling in somebody's voice
Mhm.
when you're reading it. And all
Mhm.
you can do is put in your head
Mhm.
how you think that
Mhm.
was said, and that's what you're
Mhm.
gonna go with. That
Yep.
it could be the sweetest thing. They could be saying the sweetest thing in the world, and you sitting there going, "Yo, damn, like you being
Mhm.
rude." So yeah, I don't like text communications. Um, if I'm texting, it's really something light. I'm really texting something light. I'm not texting anything important. I'm not having no long drawn out conversation through text messaging, because you don't hear where they're coming from.
Mhm.
They could be sitting there smiling while they're texting, but you can't hear the smile in the text. But if
Mhm.
somebody's talking to you, you can hear the smile in their voice. You know what I'm saying? Like you
Yep.
can hear them being sweet or genuine.
Yep.
So yeah, I don't play that text communication stuff. Um,
Yeah, I don't like, I mean, I do like texting to communicate because I do feel like I express myself. Well, okay, you know what? Let me take that back. Let me take that back. Pre-therapy Angie was the texter. Pre-therapy, Angie was the texter. Now in pre-therapy, Angie was a texter because she got intimidated during conversation.
Mm.
Because I have really bad anxiety. So, I don't like, I don't like talking. I don't like talking about deep feelings. I still don't. Like I just don't. Like, ugh, I don't. I don't. I don't like being emotional. I just don't. I'd rather not. I'd rather not. Like honestly, I'd rather text because at the end of the day, if we're texting, that means you're not in my face. So if you're not in my face, I'm definitely not about to get emotional. But, you know, at the end of the day, I've come to learn that that's what it takes. It takes a conversation face to face for you to really be able to talk to someone about something. And I've also learned that, and this is something that I feel everyone does, and I feel like this is something that that everyone needs to work on, is listening to communicate and listening to understand rather than listening to respond.
Hell yeah.
And now starting in therapy, being in therapy, I can 100% catch when somebody else is doing it. And I can also catch when I'm doing it. Or if someone points it out to me, I'm like, you know what? You are right. Because if you're speaking to someone and you guys are going through a whole conversation, but they only pick out maybe about one or two things out of that conversation to respond to, that means that they are listening to respond. They are not listening to communicate because they've only responded to two things that you said.
Right. They
Or
latched on to those things, and that was it.
exactly. And that was it. They probably didn't, after you said those two things, it probably was like, womp, 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 womp. They probably didn't hear
Yep.
nothing. So, they're not responding to that. Now, if you're speaking to someone that's speaking to you to communicate, then, you know, at that point in time, then you guys are having a, well thought out conversation and you guys are able to, respond and speak to each other without, you know, honestly skipping over things in the conversation.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, just make sure that you are listening to communicate and not listening to respond. And I also feel like that happens a lot also in text message because you read out the whole text message and it's like, okay, I wrote all that, but you're only responding to one thing,
There you go. Yep.
that at that point in time, who knows if you even read the whole text message, So yeah, speak to people in person. Speak to people in
Yeah.
person. It's a lot easier to just speak to people in person.
Yeah, because and we as a people definitely, like, that's one of our biggest faults is we're looking for something to a point in the conversation to jump on, and we're like, nah, but you said that. Like, somebody may have had a 15-minute conversation with you, and all you heard them say was, oh, so you don't like to tie your shoes, so you don't like the way my shoes be tied? What? You know what I'm saying? Like, that was such a small part of the conversation, but
Mhm.
you needed something to jump on. You needed something to react to. And when you found it, like you said, that's when you stopped listening.
Mhm.
Another thing that I know is a problem, and I used to have this real bad. I would start off a conversation with you. Whenever you point the finger at somebody or you point the blame at somebody, they tune out, they stop listening.
Mhm.
Instead of saying, you know what, this is how I felt when this happened. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Now
Mhm.
I'm putting the onus on myself. This is how I felt
Mhm.
when it happened. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to saying, you did such and such, they don't want to listen to anything else. Now
Yep.
they're being chastised.
Yep.
Um,
Yep. That's
and
exactly what
they
my
tune that
therapist
shit
tells me.
straight the hell out. Um, and like certain words, like one of my biggest words used to be, I try to do such and such. And when I was in therapy, my therapist was like, why do you keep trying? Why don't you just
Right.
do this shit? Like,
Like, are you
stop
really
trying to
trying?
do it. Because she was like, you're looking for a reason to fail. You're looking for a way out, and failure is your way out instead of
Mhm.
just doing it. Now, if you do it and you fail, so be it. You at least did it, you know. But if you keep saying, Well, I thought about, you didn't really, you wasn't really attempting to do anything. You know what I'm
Nope.
saying? Like you was basically just looking for an out.
Yep.
And we when we get into new relationships, I'm talking about after the fuzzy and bright moments. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like the after you get past that.
The honeymoon
And
stage.
yeah, when shit gets real, when shit starts to really become real, we look for, well, I tried to text you, or I tried to call you today, or what
But I
I
ain't got no
called
missed
you.
call.
Yeah, I called you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't have a unreplied text message.
Yeah, just there's nothing. It takes 5 seconds to pick up a phone and dial, or pick up a phone and shoot out a quick text message. Hey, you know what I'm saying? They gotta be nothing major. Hey,
Yep. Even if you don't get a response back, at least you sent it.
yep, you sent
That's
it.
trying to do something. Well, actually,
Right.
that's not even trying. That's doing something.
You did it. You did your part. Now, how the other person responds, that's on them. You can't
Yeah.
control how other people respond to something, but you can control what you do, or
Yeah.
don't do.
Yeah.
Um, so before we jump off into the next topic, this is an important week, and I want to drop a little PSA for the people. Um, so it's real quick,
All
won't take
people,
long.
not just
Everybody,
us, y'all too.
everybody out there needs to show the importance of this Friday, and you'll know what I mean in a second. So we'll be right back, y'all.
Let me tell y'all something. If they think that giving black and brown people a fighting chance is beneath them, let's not spend our money on them. Please join us in boycotting all stores that do not support DEI on Friday, February the 28th. Let's show them on the last day of Black History Month that our black dollars do count.
You caught
So,
me reading. That was all close.
so Reverend Al Sharpton, who at one point I was not a really big fan of. When I was younger, I watched him stir the pot, so to speak. But now, I
He is
look back
messy.
and I think, yeah, he was stirring up the pot, but it was certain things that need to be brought to the forefront. And sometimes you got to be messy for people to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
So this one I am definitely contributing to. So this Friday, do not spend your money anywhere if it is not black owned, not even black operated, black owned.
Mm-hmm.
And I say black operated because I was schooled to something today that I didn't know. So I used to always think Lowe's was, you know, I used to think it was black owned, but it's not. The CEO is black, but they still roll back their DEI, which
Mm-hmm.
is crazy. Like the head of the company is black, but he got shareholders, and I guess the shareholders is like, nope, we got to roll that back. So if it is not a black owned store, so this Friday is the time to, you know, if you're gonna do some shopping, go to the local boutique that you know is
Mm-hmm.
owned by a black person. Um, Spend your money with black this Friday. Other than that, don't spend your money. If
Mm-hmm.
you're not spending it with black, or if you just absolutely have to, and I'm not talking about, oh my God, I ran out of nail polish, I gotta go to Walmart. No, that's
You
not the
don't.
same thing. You don't. You can skip a day. You can go on Saturday. But let them know, because once we don't spend our money, that's where it hits them at. They
They gonna
only
feel
understand
that.
their pockets. And if we don't spend money on Friday, we did it before, we can do it again. If we don't spend our money, trust and believe they will feel it. Um, Target is going through a really big thing right now because their shareholders are like, whoa, what the fuck? Like, stock is dropping. And you know why?
Mm-hmm.
Because we stopped spending our money with them. And now they see how important our dollars really are. So, once again, this Friday, February 28th, last day of Black History Month. Let's show them. We can show them better than we can tell them. We can scream as loud as we
Absolutely.
want, but we can show them better than we can tell them. So let's show these mother. I'll leave it at that. We're just gonna show them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what you got for
Y'all know
us
what to do.
today, Ange?
So My topic for today is, as you guys can see, I done came here on this camera all raw and unfiltered. I ain't got no makeup on. I took out my weave. I didn't put on no mascara. I didn't do my eyebrows. As you guys can see, they're basically non-existent. So, my topic for the night is, now I don't want to ask, how you prefer your women, but why is there such a stigma when it comes to like the maintenance of women? Like, what's the issue with lashes? What's the issues with a wig? What's the issues with makeup? What's the issues with me getting my nails done? What's the issue with, you know, I don't want to say me not wanting to be natural, because yes, I can be natural and I can be natural all day long. But do I prefer to wear a wig or have a weave in? Yes. Do I prefer to have on some makeup if I'm, going out in public or, being on camera or something like that? Absolutely. I'm always going to keep my nails done.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
So
what's.
I talk about this a lot, and sometimes I'm an asshole about it, and I'll admit that. Um, but sometimes a man just wants to see the woman that he's with, and a lot of times what y'all women don't realize is y'all are just fine without all that extra shit. Y'all are just fucking fine, and um, I like natural hair women. Um, Now I've dated women with weaves. I've dated one or two that might have wore a wig, which I'm totally fucking against. Like a wig, that's some old lady shit. Um,
They make good wigs now. What?
nah, it's the same thing. It's still the
That's what I
same
thought when I
wig.
was a child. I thought wigs was an old lady thing too. Now,
See.
give me a wig. Hand me a nice HD lace, please.
No. Like
Please.
women don't understand. Um, y'all look just fine, and trust me, every woman out there, hear me really really good. If the person, if somebody is not attracted to you because of your natural self, that's probably not the person you want to be with. Like if you can't take your weave out or take your wig off and still feel as comfortable around that person that you with, they don't want to be with you. They want to be with the person that you portray. They want to be with the image that you're portraying. They don't want you though. Um, I'm not big on freaking eyelashes at all. As a matter of fact, of all the things that women do to themselves, I hate that the freaking most. Like I've never looked at a woman and looked at her face and go, you know what? If her eyelashes was about 8 inches longer, oh, she'd be the shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't think any man has ever said that shit. Never.
Oh Lord.
I don't think any man has ever
Yeah,
uttered
the
those
lashes do be
motherfucking words.
crazy.
Oh my God, them just be out here like this. You know what I'm saying? The eyelashes wave to you 2 years before they do. Come on, man. Y'all don't need that shit. And y'all
I'm
are hurting yourselves. Like
screaming.
I understand like certain things women do to accentuate them. So like nails, I ain't got no problem. I ain't got no big problem with nails. Because for some reason, and I don't know if this was just the design of God, women's nails are just so much more brittle than men's nail. Like men's nails be fucking hard as tools and shit. Like we be
Mm-hmm.
unscrewing shit with our nails.
Mm-hmm.
Women, y'all tap a table and y'all done broke the whole damn thing off. So I understand the nails. I get it. Ain't got a problem with the nails. If you gotta put weave in, there's reasons. Like some women are suffering from like diseases, alopecia and shit like that. Like they need those things. That I can understand doing it for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
But I've seen some bald headed women, and there was a time in my life, if a woman's hair was shorter than mine, I was like, hell to the no. But I've seen some bald headed women that's been sexy as fuck, and I'm like, okay.
I wish I could rock a bald head. I could never.
Shit, I can't rock a bald head, so
I
fuck that.
could
I ain't knocking
never.
nobody who can. But be yourself. A lot of women have met the man of their dreams when they are at the damn supermarket in some damn sweats, the hair pulled back, and that guy's like, that's what I've been looking for. That's her. So like, don't create an image that you will basically have to keep up in order to keep attracting the person that you're with. Be yourself. Don't say like let the hair down. Be your damn self.
Okay, so how about this? So I heard on the internet the other day, a girl on you popular girl on YouTube that I follow, Jessie Woo. She basically said that the guys that are looking for the natural girls are looking for the natural girls because they can't afford the upkeep of a girl that, gets the wigs, gets the lashes, gets her hair done, gets her nails done every 2 weeks, gets her toes done every 2 weeks and stuff like that. How you feel about that?
Okay. What was her name? Jessie Blue?
Jessie Woo.
Jessie Woo?
Hmm.
Yeah, we got to tag her in this shit. That is absolutely not the case. Because first of all, and you would think as a woman she would know this, it is a lot more expensive to upkeep natural hair than it is to put a fucking weave in your hair. It is just absolutely not the case. And a woman getting her toes fucking done, that's just basically self-care. Like if you now I've seen some women who put fucking false nails on their toes, and I'm like, the fuck for? Who the fuck wants a woman that's scrubbing the
I
damn ground with their
mean,
toenails?
some women just, don't have the, most appealing feet. So, they like to get that nail. Some people don't have nails. Huh? Now,
Bullshit.
I can't relate to that as I have very wonderful feet, but there are some people out there that are missing, maybe a big toe, maybe a pinky toe now, there are
Yeah,
women
don't
out
don't.
there like that.
If you ain't got the toenail, just rock it out. Just you gotta rock. Or put them J's on and call it a day. You may not be able to
Not
wear
the
the open toe
J's.
shoes.
Oh
You know what I'm
Lord.
saying? You might have
Oh
to wear
Lord.
the J's or wear a pair. They got the fucking sneakers with the
Throw some
heels on or
Crocs
whatever.
on.
Don't do that. Don't do the Crocs. Don't do that. Don't do the Crocs if you don't do that. And I hear they're
Wear
pretty
Crocs
comfortable,
every
but
day.
don't do
Wear
the
Crocs
Crocs.
every day.
Um, but like I dealt with a woman who would never let me see her without her weaving.
Mm-hmm.
Would never. And I just got to the point where I was just like, I don't even know who the fuck you are. Like I don't
Mm-hmm.
know who you are. 'Cause, like if you can't be your natural self with me, then I'm dating an image,
Yeah.
and it's an unnecessary image for me. So
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm out. I'm good. I'm gonna tap out on
Yeah.
this
I
one.
mean, listen, there are some women out there that are like that, that are, the hair, nails, lash all day, every day kind of thing. But that's just how they rock. I don't have, and I'm not shading it or anything. I don't have anything wrong with it. If I could afford it, shit, that would probably be me too. That would probably definitely be me too if I could afford it. But I can't afford it. And even now sitting here with no weaving, no makeup done, no nothing, I feel extremely self conscious.
Why?
I feel like I look like
Why?
a chicken nugget.
What?
I feel so weird right now.
Okay, so
But
here's the
I'm
thing, right?
here.
If your
And
man, if your
listen, and
man
then if I
came in
put
the
the glasses
room
on,
and he was like, "Oh wait, you ain't got no weaving," oh, she'll be back. But ladies, if your man comes in the room and you don't have your weave in, and he like, look, I gotta leave until you get your hair back together. Um, if your man don't do that shit, he knows who the fuck he's with, and he's cool. And at the end of the day, he's the only motherfucker that matters. That's it. Everybody else doesn't matter. So if you walking through the mall and you got your hair pulled back in a ponytail and you ain't got no makeup on, and if no man looks at you, it's fine. Cause they ain't with you any fucking way. It's just
yeah, I
fine.
know. It's just hard. It's just hard for ladies out here nowadays. Like society is crazy. the beauty standards and stuff like that. And, and even just me wanting to, just me wanting to look better. I be stressed getting these dark circles under my eyes and stuff like that. I don't be sleeping. Then I wake up in the morning and I just look just tired all day long. No, I need to put some concealer on. Yeah, I need to put on a little bit of makeup. Yeah.
So makeup, to an extent, make like light makeup, I ain't got no problem with. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, our skin tone is not always even. My skin tone ain't fucking even. But I'm a dude. Ain't nothing I can do about that shit. I just gotta rock that shit. But I have a problem when women say, "I'm looking for a real man," but you want to be a fake woman. I don't get it.
I don't think that makes
understand.
her. I don't think that makes a woman fake.
If you met a man in the club,
when she says she's looking for a real man, I'm pretty sure she's speaking about the inside and what that man could possibly do for her. Just because I wear a bucket of makeup and a 30-inch weave don't mean I'm not a good woman.
I ain't say it wasn't a good woman, but if that man is only attracted to you because of the makeup and the 30-inch hair, then he's shallow and he ain't real.
Oh, well, absolutely that. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that's what attracted him, because our appearance is what we see first. That's it. We don't know how good somebody's mind is. We don't know what I'm saying. We don't know how good the conversation is. First thing we do is we go by appearance. And if that's what attracted him, he's shallow.
Yeah.
He's a shallow motherfucker. And women, when they're looking for a real man, that's the first, that should be one of the first things that they need to check off. Okay, he's not shallow. No saying like that motherfucker, like he likes me for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Long hair, short hair, he likes me for me. But when we put those false images out there, and then we wonder, damn, you know what I'm saying? Because no woman can keep up that shit forever. Eventually, that man has to wake up next to the real person. It all got to go away sometimes. I've known women who wouldn't come out the bathroom until they put their makeup back on. Like they would take a shower and they put makeup back on. What the fuck are you doing? Like, you gonna get in the bed like that?
Yeah, that's a lot. That's extra.
Like you doing so much to keep up something that means so little.
Yeah.
Especially them damn eyelashes. I ain't gonna say it no more. I'm leaving the eyelashes alone. But damn it, women don't understand you're damaging your eyes with them eyelashes. It does damage.
Not if you put them on correctly.
Because your natural eyelashes have oils that are meant to trap dust from getting in your eye. When you put those eyelashes on, it's blocking that. And that dust, those particles are getting in your eye.
Not a strip.
Damaging the eyes. I'm telling you, do the research on it. I'm telling ladies, all ladies, if you check out this video later on, or if you go in here right now, do the research on them eyelashes.
Did you say eyelashes to her forehead?
I'm telling you, them shits be up here.
They do be
and I'd be
big.
like, what the hell? But ladies, okay, if you get your nails done, I get it. I understand women's nails are brittle. I don't know why. But y'all shit softer than shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will break y'all nail in picking up a damn pot. So I get the nails. Getting your feet done, that's just called self-care. Understand that. No need to stop that. As a matter of fact, please don't stop that, because I don't like no one with no crusty ass fucking feet walking around either.
Oh Lord,
that ain't being real. That's
not natural, Don. That's not the natural that you're talking about. What?
That's dusty. That ain't natural. That's just dusty. So yeah, get your feet done, get your nails done. Keep your hair done. I'm not saying like I don't want no chick with her hair just all over her head. Like, take pride in yourself when you walk out the house, but you don't have to put weave in. Be yourself. You ain't got to put weave in. If your hair is short, then you were meant to have short hair. There are a lot of really cute short hairstyles. rock those.
Yeah.
And then a woman will have, and they don't even make it seem like it's a believable lie. You know what I'm saying? Like this week, their hair is 30 inches. Next week is 10 because they couldn't afford the 30 this week.
Black
you know what
women
I'm
are
saying?
magical.
Oh, that's the bullshit. That's the bullshit.
Black women are magical.
Dream Team, what up? So keep your self-care up, but don't ask.
I'm screaming.
Shit.
Not don't ask me for shit. That's why it's called self-care. So if one of your side pieces reached out, asked you for $60 for her nails, you want to tell her no?
You gonna tell her hell no.
That's a little wild. Y'all fucking, but I can't get $60. What?
That's why he got side pieces. He ain't got no main piece. That's main piece stuff. That's main piece stuff. Like if we ain't in a committed relationship, don't ask me for no shit like that. I'll buy you.
See, that's why I don't do that side piece stuff.
Yeah, I get it for him. Like I understand. Like he does things the way he does it because he don't want that kind of commitment. He don't want to commit to making sure she good and sending her to the hair salon. Nah. I get it. I get now.
Yeah.
Me. If I got it in my pocket, and my lady going to get her nails done, hair done, whatever. Well, not a hair done.
Yeah, she shouldn't be expecting it anyway. If she gets it done, she should 100% be able to do the upkeep herself. That's a big thing now in this society. These girls expecting these men to pay for everything. So that stuff is kind of crazy.
The reason for that is the craziest part. Because it really has nothing to do with the woman not having the money in their pocket. That has nothing to do with it. It's so that they can sit there and brag that their man did that for them to other women. Here's the downside to that.
That is fun, though.
Be careful what you brag about. Because somebody else might want what you got. Some things you need to keep to your damn self. Keep that shit to yourself.
Remember, I told you my grandparents told me that shit. That's why I don't post about all the one. That's why I don't post too much. I post some, but I don't post too much.
Dream Chief said that's a treat if she act right and don't give me no problems.
I'm screaming, not a treat. What's she, an animal?
It's a nice thing to do for your lady. And I have no problem with doing that. Paying for nails, paying for pedicures or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Hey, because when I was growing up, like that's what the ballers did. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing. You take your lady to the salon, drop her off, and you pay for it.
Yep.
You don't even give her the money to pay for it. You walk in, you pay for it.
Pay for it, and she just get whatever done. Yep.
Whatever she need done. So that was a thing back then, and I still hold true to that. It should still be
a thing.
I agree. Yeah. That because a lot of that stuff that she's doing, yes, she's doing it for herself, and yes, it's self-care, but she's doing it so that she seems appealing to you and appealing when she's on your arm.
Exactly, and I mean, and honestly, not even when she's not on your arm, because you don't want your girl walking outside all crazy, all any kind of way. That's your girl. She out representing. She out representing y'all.
Hell yeah. You don't want your girl walking around all crazy. Especially if her homegirl's not walking around all crazy. You can't have your girlfriend being an ugly friend. Nah. But at the same time, we do want you to be real. We
absolutely.
We don't want no fake. We don't want no fake women. We really don't. And there's guys out there who are really big on, oh, my girl gotta have the weave and all of that. They looking for something that's not you, honestly. Matter of fact, they not even looking for the skin, your skin complexion. Because a lot of that hair that y'all women have on your head, ain't a black woman naturally got that damn hair. Not a one. It ain't nothing natural. Y'all don't even make it look natural. At least if you go put on a weave, put on a nappy fucking weave. At least, you know what I'm saying? Be you. You know what I'm saying? Be your damn self.
Not be you. Ah,
You know what I'm saying? Be
not the
you.
kinky bundles, Don.
Yeah, do that. You know what I'm saying? But
No, we gonna get a Brazilian bust down body wave.
that man is looking for a Brazilian bust down woman with the body wave. He ain't even looking for your skin complexion. He'd rather somebody a little bit lighter, as a matter of fact. At least a little bit lighter. That
Uh,
ain't y'all. That ain't y'all thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, black women, and this is not to shine on any other race. Don't get me wrong. I think all women are beautiful. I have never not. I'm gonna leave that alone because that's gonna sound and that's a whole nother conversation. However, I respect all
mhm.
women. Got love for you all. However, my woman, I want my sister, and my sister's hair. It ain't long and straight and naturally wavy. It might have some waves in it because waves are just basically curls that are laid down.
Mhm.
So they might have some
Mhm.
waves in it, but that shit ain't flowing like that. It ain't doing that. It's not
I mean, it
there.
might.
No, mm-mm,
What you
mm-mm.
mean? Bridget has long hair.
She does, and in her natural state, her hair is very curly.
Yeah, but it's still long.
Mm-hmm.
It's still
All I said, you
long.
can't have long hair. Some women hair grows.
Shoot,
Some
my
women
hair
just
long.
have long hair. Some women have short hair. But black
Yeah,
women
real long.
do not have Brazilian hair. They don't.
What? Give me to the end of the year. Give me to the end of the year.
It still
Give
ain't
me.
gonna be
Give me to the end
Brazilian.
of the year.
I tell you what, if you
Give me to
gotta
the end
run
of the
from
year.
the water getting sprayed on your hair, let that be it. If somebody spray you with water, you still look the same motherfucking way. You like shit. I'm natural that way.
Like, I'm gonna walk out of there looking like Frederick Douglass.
And that's okay. A little bit. Like that's okay.
A little bit.
A
Exactly.
little bit.
Exactly. Y'all want the natural. But as soon as I walk out the bathroom looking like fucking Frederick Douglass, you gonna be like, now who the fuck is that?
Then you gonna pull that Frederick Douglass back into a ponytail, and I'm like, okay, I know who that is. Okay, I know who that is.
Hey
I got that
yo.
one.
Hey yo. Stop perming and relaxing y'all shit.
Absolutely,
Man.
absolutely. And the crazy thing is,
Man.
white women when they put perm in their hair, they do it to make their hair like yours.
Yes, that's why black people get names mixed up. Black people use relaxers, white people
Laxers.
use perms.
Exactly.
Yeah, white people
Exactly.
use perms. Black people use relaxers.
Mm-mm.
But
Just be you, ladies.
I be wanting to
There's
get a perm so bad
why? Why? You don't need it. You
because this
good.
natural shit is rough.
B, tell her she don't need that shit. She
This
good.
natural shit is rough. Not a Velcro lace front. Hey, yo. Not Velcro.
That's right. That's right. When you sitting there and you pull off your hair at night and you hear, we don't want to hear that shit. We want you to be you. We want you to
That's
be
a girl
exactly
ripping her
who the
edges
hell.
off. That's a girl ripping her edges off. That is not how
But
you take
that's
off a wig.
when you wear weaves and stuff like that, you do pull your hair out. You do. Because first of all, underneath that weave or underneath that wig, your hair is constantly braided and pulled back, and it's pulling back
Yeah.
away from your edges.
Yeah.
And take it from somebody who had locks for 14 years, and because I was in the white man's business industry, I kept my hair pulled back. I damaged my hair to the point where it will not grow in certain. Well, not totally. I ain't got bald spots, but my hair's thin. My hair has thinned out just because I
Yeah.
kept my hair pulled back. Ladies, let that hair breathe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let that shit
Yeah.
breathe.
I'm not gonna wear a weave for a while. I'm gonna let
You
my
know
hair
what?
breathe for a minute.
I'm gonna challenge you. All of Women's History Month. No weave.
Is Women History Month just March?
It's March. Just March. That's it.
Oh, that was already the plan. I wasn't gonna get
There it is. All right, cool. Y'all heard it here. Y'all heard it here.
that was already the plan. Now listen, wait.
Mhm.
Wait. What if I pop on here with my glueless wig? That ain't nothing. That's just me sliding it on.
No, you don't need that. Natural hair for all of March. Natural hair.
That means I have to do something with it.
Hey. Or you can just pull that shit back like you got it right now.
The hot oil treatments. What you know about the hot oil treatments?
Because that's what we grew up on. We grew
I
up
remember
on
them.
the women doing the hot oil treatments. Hell yeah.
I remember them.
That TCB. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was the shit.
I'm screaming.
Women used to slick
What a
that shit
memory.
back. Just slick that shit back. And then tease the motherfucking little baby heads and shit. That was
Not
the shit.
tease the baby.
That was the shit.
I'm dead. No, for real. That's gonna be my plan, though. That's gonna be my plan because I took out my last weave and I lost so much hair.
That's right, so see, leave it out like that.
I
Let it
lost
breathe.
so much hair from just the braids and from stress. Bruh.
Oh yeah,
I
stress
lost
is the
so
number
much
one.
hair. So, yeah.
So
I'm
everybody,
screaming. Listen, he was
all
pulling a
women.
weave, Dream Team. Don't think he wasn't pulling the weave, honey. Because, yes, he was, because that thing was in. He definitely was. Mm-hmm.
Pull that shit right the hell out. Just right.
Yep.
What the fuck?
He also helped me. He also helped me take it out too. So you know, he a real one.
Now that's
I
real.
can't see that shit.
That's real dude shit. That's real dude shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You better help your girl take her weave out. If you're not, you a fuck nigga.
Well, luckily for me,
Can I say that
know,
on YouTube?
you can say that shit. Fuck it. Luckily for my woman got locks, and I know how to do locks. 'Cause I had locks for 14 years, so sometimes I'll go ahead and twist her locks for her. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Ooh, purr.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that shit sometimes. You gotta do that.
Yeah.
So fellas, if your lady wear weave, I ain't talking bad about y'all ladies. Don't get me wrong. I'm not doing that. But just all I want you to do is take a moment and think about who you fell in love with. Did you fall in love with the woman in the weave, or did you fall in love with the woman under the weave? Because you need to think about that shit. That needs to be a real conversation that you have with yourself. Just saying.
Well, ladies, what I'll say is love yourself. Love yourself with the weave. Love yourself with the wig. Love yourself without the wig. Love yourself with the braids. Love all versions of yourself and be free to be all versions of yourself. Don't let anybody try to tell you how to dress. Don't let anybody try to tell you how to maintain yourself. You do you and do what makes you feel comfortable and do what makes you feel good. Because when you feel good, you know, when you look good, you feel good. And, you know, yeah. So,
I get that.
yeah. Don't be afraid to get that weave, girl. Don't be afraid to get you some braids. Yeah. Because, you know, this whole natural thing.
But don't be afraid to be yourself either.
Yeah. Don't be afraid.
Scared.
Don't be afraid to be yourself. You don't have to follow all of these norms now because, you know, yeah, all the girls are honestly at this point in time, either you're a natural girly or you're a girly that wears wigs at this point in time. And you don't got to be any of those. If you want to get your perm, girl, get your perm. If you want to be a natural, if you want to be a straight natural, because that's a thing too, you can be her, you know, do your thing. Don't worry about what anybody else is telling you to do.
Most importantly, do it for the right reasons. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you do for yourself, do it for the right reasons. Do it
because you gotta love yourself.
That's what you want to see yourself in. That's what makes you feel good about yourself. And if that's the case, more power to you. I ain't gonna knock it. I'm gonna let you be you. But don't do it because you think that that's what it's gonna take to land that man. Because I promise you, there's a man out there who's gonna love you just the fucking way you are, and he is not gonna be mad at it at all. I like my lady with a little bit of makeup on. I like her when she ain't got no makeup on at all. Because I love the woman. You know what I'm saying? And I want every woman to find that thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Find somebody who loves you just where you are, whether it's done up or done down.
Yeah.
Love you just the way you are. So if y'all don't walk away from anything, let's take these few pointers. Okay, y'all ready? No eyelashes. I don't give a fuck what the hell you do to yourself. No eyelashes.
No, I don't agree with
No
that.
eyelashes.
I don't
None.
agree with that.
None.
I don't
Leave
agree
the
with that.
eyelashes
Girl,
off.
put your lashes on. Get you some
No.
strips. Wear them when you go out, and any other time you ain't gotta wear them. Cause listen, you can, girl, you better put you some lashes on, girl. You can wear your lashes.
Get you the eyelash stuff. I don't even know what it's called.
Called mascara. You can wear you some
Yeah.
lashes, girl.
No, don't do it. Don't do it.
Girl, you better put you on some lashes, babe. Girl, you better wear some lashes, girl. Don't listen to Dawn. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
No eyelashes.
People trying to tell you what you can do. No, we ain't gonna do that. No,
We're not
wear your
telling you
lashes,
what
girl.
you can do, but we will tell you what you should do. And you should not wear the eyelashes. Because nobody ever has said, if her eyelashes was longer, oh, I would love her so much more. She cute, but she would be so much better with them eyelashes on. Nobody says that shit. Nobody,
But you know what I
nobody.
have said? I have said, you know what? Her makeup would eat if she put some lashes on. Girl, put your lashes on.
No. The
your
eyelashes
lashes
don't
on.
make the makeup look better because there was a time when women didn't wear eyelashes, and guess what? We still liked y'all motherfuckers. Like,
You don't
we were
gotta
still
wear
with
the
it.
eyelashes, but we're not gonna erase lashes off the board.
Erase it like that.
Wear your lashes, girl. Wear your lashes.
No eyelashes.
Oh my gosh, Dawn.
If above everything else, you know what I'm saying, self-care, ladies, definitely take time out for yourself.
Men too.
Whether yeah, guys too. Like I do mine myself because I don't want nobody touching my feet. I don't fuck with all that. So I'll do my own feet.
That's fine.
But like I let my lady do my feet, but I ain't going to
Yeah, I would
no
say I do
salon to get my.
Brandon's.
Yeah, I ain't going
Yeah, I
to no
do
salon to
Brandon's.
get
Yeah,
no damn feet done or whatever the fuck. Yeah, I ain't.
No,
I'm not
I
doing that.
totally understand that. He
Yeah.
will get his nails done though. He'll definitely go get his nails done.
Like get his manicure done.
Yeah, get the
I know
cuticles
dudes
cut
that
and
do
stuff
that.
like that, because he works a lot with his hands, so he likes to go get the wax that they put
Yeah,
on your
yeah.
hands, keep them
Get the calluses
moisturized and
off.
stuff, because they get
I'm
real
with
rough.
that.
So he likes to go get that and stuff like that. If we're
I'm with
going
that
on
for the fellas.
vacation, he might, going on vacation or something like that. He might, get his nails done or something. So
I'm
yeah,
with that. I'm with that.
yeah.
That's good stuff.
It's very
Um,
relaxing too. It's very relaxing. It's
and
very
that's just
nice.
that falls into the realm of self-care, like
Mhm.
making sure that
Mhm.
because, like you said, it is relaxing and it is a time
Mhm.
for you to just be at peace and chill. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like I've seen like the different spas and the women are sitting there and they sipping champagne and they with the girls and they just getting done
Mhm.
up. You know what I'm saying? They getting all taken care of. Do that, ladies. Do that at least, at the very least, at the very minimum. Do
Once a
that at least
month,
once a month.
at
Once a
least.
month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Have you
saying?
some fun?
Either go by yourself or go with the girls. You know what I'm saying? Or go with your man. You know what I'm saying? Men like
Mhm.
the spa treatment. You know what I'm saying? Get the little
Mhm.
cucumbers on the eyes and all that
Mhm.
good stuff. That's just self-care. You know what I'm saying? And it creates a peace for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You work hard for your money. If you can't spend any of it on yourself, then you're doing something wrong with your money. Take 10% of
Yeah.
your money, and at least 10% of your money should go to you,
Yeah.
because the
Something. Something.
government takes their money for off the rip. They take
Yeah.
that from the door, so you got to at least spend something on yourself. So if you're working just to pay bills, reevaluate your bills. But
Yeah.
we gonna have a real conversation about the way we blow money and stuff like that, or how we buy things or we rent places just so that people can say, "Oh my God, look at what you got! Oh my God, look at where you live!"
Listen,
And you
we
live
can
in
talk about overconsumption in America for hours.
yes, the hell we can. We got to do a whole show just on that shit, just on because we have a
Bro,
misconception of what that
what?
money really looks like.
What? Like
had a dude tell me one time, he was like, "Yo, you don't make as much money as you think you do."
you
And
don't
I was
because they
like,
taking it because they wrapping your candy in a wrapper and then in another wrapper and then in the whole wrapper. For what?
right, right.
Listen, we can talk about that forever, Don. That's a
I'm
whole
telling
nother
you,
episode, bro. Like
yeah,
for real. For real. Overconsumption in America is my what? I hate
yeah,
that shit, bro. Oh my god.
yeah.
Oh my god.
But
You done got me riled up.
I
God.
know that's all right. We gonna hold on to that. We gonna do a
That's
show
next
on that.
episode. We're gonna have to hold on to that
Yeah,
one.
we gonna make sure Bridget's on board because
Oh yeah, because I
Bridget.
know she's gonna have some things about
Oh
say about
hell
that.
yeah, Brit. She's definitely money minded.
Mm-hmm.
So tune in next week. We're gonna talk about some money. Money matters next week.
Mm-hmm.
Money matters next week. But this Friday, your money really matters. And show them that
Yes.
your money
So keep
matters.
it in your pocket.
Keep that shit in your pocket. Don't even spend it. Pay your bills.
Show how much your money matters.
I'm telling you, and it's gonna all feed into next week's show because you're gonna realize that's taking one day off from spending money. Because we all get paid on Fridays most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Taking a day off from spending money, you're gonna realize how much more money you got on Monday morning. So until next week, people, thanks everybody for tuning in. Dream Team, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and hit that notification bell, bruh. You
Yes,
be
hit
having
the
some
bell.
interesting things to say,
Be
brother.
over
We
here.
want to hear from you. And I ain't forgot about pulling you on the show because we got to talk about your whole relationship situations.
Like it over there.
Hit that like and
one?
subscribe button.
The like button
I
is
think
over
it's
here.
over there. Yes, hit that
It's
like
over
and
there.
subscribe and notification bell.
Yes.
Upcoming the show's gonna be making some title changes, but that's about it. The content's gonna still be the same. It's still gonna be Bridget, Angie, Don. We're gonna do this shit big. So tune in next week. We're gonna talk about y'all money. And we're gonna talk about how
Yes.
to,
We'll see you guys next week.
we'll see you then. Be easy, people.